you'll see as I'm playing, I've got some main gameplay mechanics here. I've got a sword and shield, and right now I'm using the optional move motion controller control setting. So when I just swing my right hand, my right arm, you're going to see me swing the sword in complete one-to-one connection with my character on screen. And when I hold my left arm out and hold the move button down, I'm now in control of the shield. And it's really important when you're using the shield that you make sure that you block in the direction of the attack. So it's not just like a hold the move button down and block. You gotta block in the appropriate direction, like that overhand hit there. I had to block up high. There's also these throwing stars, and you can do a throwing star by doing a throwing motion. You grab the back of the controller, and that grabs your throwing star. As you can see, I can kind of again move it one-to-one, and then I'm going to do a throwing motion to release that T button. And depending on the speed at which I do the throwing motion, the angle, and the timing of the release of the T button, that throwing star is going to go in that direction. So for those of you that played Sports Champions, you may recognize some of these mechanics. These are mechanics that we kind of started off within Sports Champions and then kind of built and improved on from there, and it all just works. I'm not pressing any buttons to switch between weapons or like adjusting inventory or anything like that. I just kind of throw some stars, reach back, grab an arrow, and let off a couple shots. You just do the action that you feel is intuitive, and it just works. And one of the cool things when you're using the optional two-controller method is you can actually use throwing stars in each hand, so you can kind of do this dual throw, which is kind of fun. As you can see here, I'm lower left-hand corner, my HUD's showing that I'm a little bit damaged. So to replenish some of your health in the game, what you can do is a drinking motion and holding the move controller up, and you'll see your hero character here drink some milk, and my health potion, my health will go back up. If I hold the primary control up towards my chest and press the move and the T button at the same time, it's going to execute the amulet power, and you can see the weapons are glowing. And depending on what level I'm at, the different amulet powers are going to power up the weapons in various methods, like doing more damage, causing splash damage, maybe shooting through enemies, and the like. All our boss fights are these multi-stage affairs where you have to do some action. In this case, first the chef being kind of synced to his kitchen here, he starts using the weapons available to him, pots and pans and rolling pins, and he throws them at me. So I got to block him first, and there's these targets behind him, these burners. To make some extra mana, he throws these really large pots and pans, and there's these quick time events. You need to follow the on-screen prompts and either jump up, like in those cases. Sometimes you have to duck, sometimes you have to go sideways. It depends on what the outcome is. So in the second stage, I'm dodging these large pots and pans. Once I get an opportunity, he gets hungry, I can give him an extra shot, and we enter the final stage of the boss fight where he comes in for some melee attacks. Need to block his attacks here.
No. What's the fucking I am done.